Hey everybody, in today's video I'm going to do a basic walkthrough of how you set the time and values on your watch. Now there's a whole lot of other settings that we can go into, like your barometer calibration and your latitude and longitude. This is more for the person who just got the watch and they want to just get on it and go set some things. That's what we're going to do here. I've done some specific videos that walk you through unique settings. This is going to be more of an overview. So first and foremost, when you're on your main timekeeping mode, which the watch will automatically return you to after so many minutes, you've got a couple different display options. You can see that mine's showing my hours, my minutes, my seconds, and my date, and then the year up in the top left. If you simply press the adjust button, you can change that to show your barometric trend over the last 24 hours. You can press it again, it'll show the day of the week. Press it again, it'll show the year. It's just a quick toggle of what you want on your display. It will leave this value on here until you press the adjust button and change it. So set that the way you want to. I personally like the barometric trend graph. You know, things like the day of the week and the year, I find kind of pointless. You should know what that is anyway, but this is kind of cool to look at just to see what the barometric pressure is doing. So that's just some basic FYI. In terms of setting the watch, we're going to press and hold the adjust button. It's the bottom left button. After you've held it for a couple seconds, you'll see a blinking indicator up here. The first thing that is blinking is your home city. Now it's important that you have your home city set correctly because your sunrise, sunset information, a lot of different information will be based off of this value. You can use the compass button or the altimeter button to adjust that. Set it the way you want, and then it's pretty simple from here. You're going to simply press the mode button and that will take you to a different setting. So now the DST indicator is blinking here. That's my daylight savings time. Again, I can press the the altimeter button to adjust it on or off. Press the mode button again, it'll take me to the next value, my 12-hour or 24-hour format. Again, the altimeter button is always going to be your friend. You can use the compass button on some of these, but I usually use the altimeter. 12 or 24-hour format. What format do you want your time in? Press the mode button. Again, once you're done with that setting, it takes you to your seconds. If you want to adjust your seconds, you can again press the altimeter button, and you're basically going to continue on with this cycle. Press the mode button again, it takes you to your hours. Again, we can go down or up. Press the mode button again, it'll take us to our minutes. Same thing. Press it again, it'll take you to your year if you need to adjust your year. Press it again, it will take you to the month, the date. The next thing it takes you to is your ketones. So you'll notice right now, as I've been pressing buttons, it's not making any noise. If I want to turn that on, I can set it to key, and then this music note lets you know that your ketones or your button tones are now on. Set that the way you want, press the mode button again. It takes you to your light time. This is letting you know, do you want your backlight when it turns on, should it be on for 3 seconds or 1 second? Again, the altimeter button is your friend. That's going to be your change value button. Set that the way you want. Press the mode button again. The next screen is asking for power saving functionality. So what this does is after so long, if the watch hasn't been worn, does the watch automatically turn off or not? It's basically using the solar sensor on here to determine whether or not it needs to turn off or not. This will save you some battery life. If you don't want it to turn, if you want it on, you can put it on, or you can use the altimeter button to turn it off. Press the mode button again. We get into our units. Here you can basically adjust your barometer units, your altimeter units, and your temperature units. You know, do you want your temperature in Celsius or Fahrenheit? Do you want your altimeter in feet or meters? So on and so forth. That can all be changed here using the compass or altimeter button. Actually, you will use your barometer button on this one as well. Press the mode button again. It takes you back to your main, your first setting, which was your home city. That's the basic settings on the watch. Once you're done, you can leave it alone. After 1 minute, it will kick you out. Or you can press the adjust button twice, and that will take you back to your main time screen. Now again, just like when we pressed the adjust button, we saw latitude and longitude values. There's some other more complicated settings on here, but that's just your basic settings to go through and set your watch so that it's up and running. You've got your time, you've got your date, and then you've got your regular values. I hope the video helps.